Time for me to brag a little bit about the town I was born in and tell you a little bit about the National Comedy Center in Jamestown, New York. It opened on August 1st, 2018, and Jamestown was picked primarily because it's the birthplace of iconic comedian Lucille Ball. It also happens to be right down the street from Lucille Ball, Desi Museum. This footage right here is from that museum, and I suggest you buy the package for both tours. Inside the center, comedy isn't something you just look at behind glass. It surrounds you, responds to you, and invites you to become a part of it. Using cutting-edge technology, the center actually learns what you find funny and customizes your journey through more than 50 immersive exhibits. When you arrive, you create a laugh band that you wear on your wrist that lets you create a humor profile. You use this band to get more information on the comedy you specifically like inside the theater, at the exhibits, and throughout the museum. One minute, you're stepping into the world of vaudeville and silent film comedy. The next, you're face-to-face with legends like George Carlin, Betty White, and Richard Pryor, and more recent stars like Jimmy Fallon and Gabriel Fluffy Iglesias. We were lucky enough to see Fluffy this past summer. Who's your favorite comedian? Let me know in the comments. There's so much to do here. You can try your hand at writing jokes, creating cartoons, performing comedy karaoke, or even placing yourself inside iconic TV moments through green screen magic. Every corner reminds you that comedy has always reflected who we are, our struggles, our absurdities, and our shared joy. They even have a special floor called the Blue Room, where if you don't mind profanity, it's definitely worth checking out. They are also the National Comedy Archive Center, which means they have over 100,000 objects like Lenny Bruce's typewriter, Johnny Carson's celebrity Rolodex, and Joan Rivers' filing cabinet of jokes. In March of 2021, it was named the Carl Reiner Department of Archives and Preservation. There's tons of TV history and memorabilia, like a section dedicated to Saturday Night Live, TV classics like I Love Lucy and The Dick Van Dyke Show, and the Comedy Continuum Room, where you can place props on a table to get more in-depth information. This museum is truly worth every penny, and you can honestly spend an entire day there. I see why they have so many good reviews. Designated as the United States official cultural institution dedicated to comedy, the National Comedy Center is a must-visit when in Western New York. Sorry I didn't get a lot of footage. I was too busy immersing myself in all the exhibits.